The Introducing Sounds 1 is the first of the 5 workbooks of our phonetic series. This workbook is a training resource for teachers and is inappropriate to be used with children. The workbooks to be used with children can be sourced from our website, Be Early Aura. Introducing Sounds 1 will tell you which are the first 9 sounds to be introduced to the child and how to introduce them effectively so as to make learning fun and interesting. Now, what are the first 9 sounds? You must be wondering. Are they the chronological sounds that come when we teach alphabets? No. The first 9 sounds have been chosen keeping in mind that they are the simplest for a child to sound out and that they vary in formations so as not to confuse the child. We work with 3 sounds at a time. Now again, there is a logic to be followed when choosing the 3 sounds and we are not going to delve into that right now. But the Introducing Sounds 1 is made chronologically in a way which will make it very easy for you to just follow a pattern. We introduce the sounds first through objects and then through the sandpaper books. So if you already haven't seen the tutorial for those, or if you already haven't done it, then you please refer to the tutorial for the sandpaper books and the sound object game that we play with the children. After you have already introduced the sounds through the sandpaper books, we then come to the Introducing Sounds 1. We use the activities in this book to reinforce the first 3 sounds. The first being the sound A. The cut and paste activity in this book again will help you to reinforce the sound. We have a separate tutorial for the cut and paste activity. So if you don't already know it, please refer to the tutorial. The second is the sound recap. After you have done the cut and paste activity, the sound recap again would reinforce the 3 sounds with the child. And we have a separate tutorial for that as well. When we feel that the child has grasped the first 3 sounds, we can move on to the next 3, always following the chronology given in the book. Again, we start from the object sound identification game in the environment, and then we move on to the sandpaper books, and then we reinforce through the Introducing Sounds 1. Once you have covered all the 9 sounds in the Introducing Sounds 1, you could move to the next activity in the book, which is identifying the beginning sound. This activity again will revolve only around the first 5 consonants which have been introduced. For the first 4 vowels introduced in this particular book, there is the next activity which is called Identify and Write the Beginning Vowel Sound. If the child is not already writing by this time, then you could probably make dots for him and he could trace the dots, or you can just ask him to identify the vowel sounds. In this book, we will only work with the first 3 vowel sounds because that is all we introduce here. So this is the general format of Introducing Sounds 1. If followed carefully by teachers, the system makes learning fun and easy for the child, and we as teachers won't have the added stress to make the child learn through rote. And that is what we are trying to do away in a fun way with the cut and paste activities, the sandpaper books, the games that we play, so that children learn seamlessly. Thank you. Today I'm going to tell you how to go about with the cut and paste activity, which is in the Introducing Sounds 1. Now the Introducing Sounds 1 is a perforated book. You can very easily remove the pages for the first sound. There are 2 pages devoted to each sound. It's a part of the adult preparation to cut these pictures, prepare it and keep it in advance. And now I'm going to show you how will you prepare your tray. Now, this is the tray which you also receive as a part of your box. You will prepare this tray, keep it in advance for the child before you introduce the activity to him. This tray has a colored sheet, the sounds which we have cut. We use a small bowl or a box to keep the small sounds. This glue bottle is there in the box for you, and we use this glue bottle because it's easy to keep on the table. It will not topple over. Brush is also very convenient for the child to use without messing things up. We have a few color pencils. So this is how you will prepare the tray. This is a part of your adult preparation. And then when your child is ready, you can work with your child. For the cut and paste activity, you would need the sounds which are cut. You would need color pencils, a colored sheet of paper, a glue bottle and a brush. I will show you how to work with this. As teachers, you can modify this activity to do in a classroom. If there is any picture in this that you're not sure of the name, then we have a word list in the introducing sounds one, and as a part of an adult preparation, you can also go through the word list before you introduce this activity to the child. So once you've given the child the pictures, you've given the child a colored sheet of paper and some glue. So when you want to introduce this activity to the child, and as a teacher, you can modify it according to the class that you are presenting it to. You would need a colored sheet of paper, or you could use a scrapbook. Then you would need to give the child a set of pictures which start with the sound A. To begin with, you can ask the child to find the sound A. If he is able to identify the picture, that means he's understood the activity, he's understood the sound and recognizes the sound. If he's unable to do it, I would suggest you go back to the sandpaper books. Now, the first picture, it's a good idea for the teacher to show the child how to paste the first picture. Pat, pat. Now you can continue. You can ask the child to choose a picture, identify it and then paste. They can paste it wherever they want. There is no set pattern to paste it. No matter how they put it, where they put it, it's fine. We don't really correct the child. Let it be his work. So we can use one side of the colored paper for the small pictures, and we can use the back side for another sound and the big picture. So once this sheet is ready, maybe after a couple of days, you can use this sheet again to reinforce the sound, and this time asking the child to color the pictures. You can give him a set of color pencils and ask him to color the picture. And similarly, you can do all the sounds which are there in the books. Thank you.